Okay, today I'm going to show you how to optimize a product in WooCommerce, optimize it for the search engines, and the keyword we're going to assume for the purposes of this demonstration is Elton John Tickets Melbourne 2015. So what you want to do is here on the left hand side you come to products and add new product, and this is the page that appears. And the first thing you want to do is scroll down to the focus keyword and enter the keyword that we think people are going to search in order to find this particular product that we're selling, in this case Elton John Tickets Melbourne 2015. So what I want you to do is copy that particular keyword, and I want you to paste it in a number of different places. So the SEO title, the meta description, the product name, and as the first thing that appears in the content section. Okay, so next thing we want to do is we want to come down to the SEO title, and we're just going to add in your company name, which is The Ticket Merchant, and we're going to flesh out this meta description with a little kind of selling point here. So what this SEO title, where that appears, is in the in the search results in Google. So as you can see from this snippet preview, it says Elton John Tickets Melbourne 2015, The Ticket Merchant. So that's this title here, and then the meta description is what appears underneath. So Elton John Tickets Melbourne 2015, come see the man, the legend, performing the best seats in the house, performing all of his greatest hits. Okay, so that's the meta description there. Then what we want to do is we want to add an image. So we go to product image, and I've already uploaded an image of Elton John himself into the WordPress. And what you'll notice here is I named the image the exact same as the focus keyword, so Elton John Tickets Melbourne 2015. Make sure that the title has that exact same key phrase in there, and make sure that the alt text has that exact same keywords in there, and then set the product image. Okay, so next thing we want to do is add in some good content here. So a minimum of 300 words is recommended for Google. So obviously you need to make a trade-off between providing really good content for your users and providing Google with what it wants. But 300 words is generally what's accepted as being a good amount of text, and that is approximately what that looks like. Now I just copied and pasted that text off Elton John's website. I wouldn't recommend you guys do that because Google doesn't like duplicate content, so you're going to have to write unique content for every single page that you create. The other thing Google really likes to see is links from your website to an authority website on this particular topic. So in this case, a great website would be linking your website to the official Elton John website. So if you want to do that, and I recommend that you do, you highlight the text that you want to become the clickable link. Then you go to Elton John's website and you copy his URL. And then you come back to your website and click Insert Edit Link, and paste the link in there. And because you're linking to an external website, I would open the link in a new window or tab and then click Add the Link. Okay, so what we want to do now is we just want to save a draft of that, and then we'll just recap on everything that we did and make sure that the SEO plugin is as optimized as possible. Okay, so the first thing is I'm seeing here is this little green dot, and it's saying SEO is good. Okay, so that's the SEO plugin saying we have done our SEO really well for the focus keyword, which is Elton John Tickets Melbourne 2015. Okay, so what we have done is we've put the keyword in the article heading and the page title, which we did up here. The keyword is in the page URL, and that just came directly from the page title. We've got the keyword twice in the content, and we've got it in the meta description, which is what we created here. You can also click on page analysis just to get a bit more. So as you can see, I mean, you can read down through these yourself when you're doing it, but you can see all the things we've got green dots for, so that's all the good things that we've done. Here you've got orange ones here, so it says the copy score is 60.9 and the flash reading ease test, which is considered okay to read. I wouldn't get too bogged down in that type of thing, but basically it's a way that Google decides, like, is your text too complex for the average user to be able to read? And you can see keyword density. I don't get too bogged down in that type of thing, to be perfectly honest, but we've created a really good optimized page because we know that all of those things are green. And as you get into the system and process of creating these products, you'll start to see that we're kind of doing the same thing over and over again. So we're picking a focus keyword, we're copying and pasting it into all of the most important places in your website. Now, the one thing I would say is, obviously the keyword Elton John tickets Melbourne 2015 is not how you would normally write a title, because it just looks kind of funny. It's not great English, really. So now that we've kind of gotten the page to this stage of having really good SEO, what I would now do is go and break some of the rules ever so slightly. So, you can change this to, buy Elton John tickets for Melbourne 2015, or something to that effect. And here I've got Elton John tickets Melbourne 2015 can be purchased here, which again, SEO wise, it's kind of perfect, but it doesn't really read very well for the user. So I would just come in and change these just ever so slightly, just to make it make more sense to the reader, because ultimately we need to find that balance between having a perfect SEO website and something that doesn't kind of look SEO'd to the reader. So I would, in that case, just come in and change that ever so slightly, and yeah, just keep saving the draft, and then that kind of resets all of this stuff. So you can see as you're kind of working through it, you might end up with like a lot of red dots, and what you want to do is just basically read what the instruction is, go through the loop several times until you get a good SEO score there. So that's pretty much it. Now you can see these two have now gone red because I changed that slightly to buy Elton John tickets for Melbourne 2015. But because we started with the perfect SEO, we've now deliberately broken that out a little bit. So once you've got everything perfect, it's okay to kind of work your way back and make everything not perfect, but it's still much, much better for the user to do that. So what I'll do is I'll leave this saved in your back office here, and then you can come and refer to it any time. And obviously you can just watch this video over and over and just follow along with it. But they're the general principles of what we're trying to do here.